Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Aaron here again. Um, I apologize for the kind of bogus lighting. Kind of looks like we're telling campfire stories, right? um, I don't know. I have like some janky ass Christmas lights like rigged up in my room to, and they're just burnt out. They just burnt out on me. I'm looking at it right now, and I can literally see that they're burnt out. So thank God they just burnt out and didn't burn anything else out. Um, Anyways, we'll get back to what we're here for. I just kind of wanted to drop by and do a little day 6, night 6, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm doing good. Um, I took another half of Suboxone. Here's the kind of the deal with that, with the Suboxone thing. I was on my own Suboxone plan for a little bit, good, maybe like a half a year or something. But the thing is, I always fucked it up. I always messed it up. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not use foul language and stuff on this channel. I want everybody to be able to come here. So please excuse me while I work on that. It's a very bad habit. But the thing, like with the Suboxone thing with me, you might be wondering, like, well, he just said he doesn't have any more. How did he get that? Well, I'll get to that here in a second. But I was on my own Suboxone plan through, like Providence Hospital. But I was still in my active addiction as well. You understand? Like, if it wasn't heroin, it was meth. And yeah, basically, long story short, I pissed dirty. Just too many times, right? Like my doctor, like I pissed dirty a lot. Like every other time I would go to get my prescription, and it got to the point where, like, with my doctor, he needed me to come back so frequently because I was a red flag patient pretty consistently. And it got to a point where where he basically told me, look, if you want to keep doing this, you can never piss hot again, and you have to come back, once a week and do IOP, intensive outpatient. So basically live at Providence Hospital for this Suboxone script, which I was willing to do, because it was my ticket. You see, me having that prescription was a ticket for me. It was actually really bad for me to have that prescription because I didn't have a job at the time. I still don't have a job right now. I just lost my job about a week ago. Um, can maybe make a video about that too. And that's why I have so much time right now. But yeah, I ended up. Yeah, I mean, I, after he laid those rules down, right? IOP 3 days a week, and then go see him once a week. So 4 days a week, be at the hospital, be at Providence, which is, like I said, which was fine. I'll do that because, like I said, it was my ticket. Me having that prescription was my ticket. It was my ticket to buy shit that I needed because I could sell them, I could trade them, and that's why I was still constantly relapsing, right? Because a lot of the dealers and stuff that I knew, well, yeah, still know. I mean, everybody's kind of looking for Suboxone for one way or another, whether they want to take it to try and get clean or whether they want to sell it or whatever. So I took full advantage of that. But the thing is, it really helped me. The medication really helped me. Like, when I could just buckle down and actually take it like I was supposed to. And get this, right? My starting dose was 2 8 milligram strips a day. So one in the morning and one in the evening, give or take. 16 milligrams of Suboxone. Okay, and if you're like just tuning in and you're not quite sure what Suboxone even is, long story short, it's very, very powerful. It's still an opiate. It's a partial agonist is the difference. It's a partial agonist. Your Percocets, your Vicodin, your oxycodone, your all that stuff, the heroin. Those are full agonist opiates. This is a partial. This is an antagonist. Antagonist. I'm not a doctor, you guys. Bear with me. But that's kind of the difference, so it has naloxone in it, along with the buprenorphine, which is the main active ingredient, as far as I'm concerned. Naloxone, which prevents you from getting high while you're already on Suboxone. So say you have Suboxone in your system and you get around some dope or some pills or whatever, and you want to do that. I've done this, right? Where I've been on Suboxone, I'm like, dude, fuck it. Or it just came to me or whatever, and you don't get high. I mean, it takes a lot, and it depends on your Suboxone dosage and everything. Like, the amount of full agonist opiates has to be a lot more than, excuse me, has to be a lot more than what the Suboxone dose is that you have, and it's just impossible. You will not get high, and it takes a long time. It takes probably a full 24 hours, if not, probably about a full 48 hours for you to be able to start feeling other opiates again. So I mean, in that sense, it's good, right? Because you do that a couple of times. You shouldn't even do it, even think about using on Suboxone, but you do that a couple of times or whatever, and realize, dude, it's not even worth it. I'm not going to spend my money if it's not even going to do anything to me. So, yeah, and kind of the main point I wanted to make of this video is, like, yeah, I took another half of Suboxone just not that long ago. It's about, what time is it? Wow, it's almost 8:45 p.m. So yeah, I took that other half probably about an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. And in my last videos, I said, that was it. I don't have any more. But both of my parents are on Suboxone, right? But it's not like you might think, like, oh, he just has free reign, go in the medicine cabinet, grab it. No, like, that shit is kept on lockdown because they know me. That shit is kept on lockdown, and, I have to, it sucks, man, to be honest with you. Like, it's hard because it's just, how do I say this? It's always here, but it's not at the same time. Like, they have to be sure that they're not short on their shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like, while I was still getting my script, to be like, and I'd sell them and be short, a few days, you know, I'd have them help me out with a few or whatever to get me through, and then pay them back when I got mine. And that became a vicious cycle, right? I mean, vicious cycle. Like, I mean, it'll tear your home life apart. I mean, it really will. And me and my dad especially we were attached at the hip. I mean, that was my savior when I was, a little boy, and still is to this day. I mean, I love him. I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, with some clean time under my belt. I've always had a good head on my shoulders. Even through my usage, I do some dirty things, but I had a good head on my shoulders. I wanted to do well. I wanted to do the right thing. I wanted to be a good person. And that's kind of who I learned that from, him and my mother. I live with my father and my stepmom. And you might think, like, oh, what, your parents are on that shit? Why are they on spot? I have my own opinions about this, but they're on it for pain. See, they were high, chronic pain management patients, in the sense that, they were getting like 100 of the 15 milligram Roxys, or the 15 milligram instant release oxycodone. I guess Roxy's would be the 30 milligram ones. Same difference, just half the dose. Those and extended release OxyContin, 40 milligrams, like 50 of those a month. I mean, and they were both getting that, so that's a lot of pills. And they were on that for quite a while. And then I kind of made the switch from my, like, doing pills and heroin to Suboxone, and it worked for a while, right? And they seen that, so they got switched over to it because their medications just weren't doing it anymore. They'd been taking them for too long, and you can only go up to such a high dose unless you're like have 6 months to live or something. So that's, in a nutshell. I know this is kind of all over the place, but that's kind of the background, I guess. I don't have free reign to that medication, and I was kind of feeling like crap. I mean, just mentally. I psyched myself out mentally, and, had to ask a few times for the half that I got tonight. So I probably won't have that option tomorrow. And you guys, I'm on the fence right now about calling a different Suboxone doctor. And I'm not necessarily happy to say that, but I told you guys I'm gonna be straight up. I mean, if I relapse, I will tell you, If I plan on getting on a medication, I will tell you, because this is what this is all about. Whether it's the good, the bad, the ugly, it's just being honest. You know, there's not enough places in the world where we can go as people and it's honest. In every sense of the word. You know, what somebody says is honest, it's genuine. That's what I want to have happen here. I'm not afraid of judgment, and I'm actually open to any criticism. I welcome it. But yeah, I'm thinking about, because I'm cut off of my other Suboxone doctor, but there's other ones around, like the Sunrise Rehab place. They write Suboxone scripts. I mean, it'd just take me going in there and doing it, but I don't know. I'm going to be evaluating that. Tomorrow's Memorial Day or Labor Day. One of the two. I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of it. Or you know, my times are have been a little bit out of it. So nothing's open tomorrow, but I'm kind of going to use tomorrow as a day to weigh my options and maybe talk to a couple people that I really trust. Maybe hopefully some of you guys can chime in and let me, you know, give me some opinions. Ultimately, that's going to be my decision though, and whatever that decision is, I will let you guys know. You guys will be the first people to know after my parents. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're going through it, I mean, let the healing begin. Let the healing begin, because we deserve it. We deserve to live well. We deserve to wake up and feel good, to be interested in things. That takes healing. You know, us healing is a privilege. We have the privilege of getting clean. That's not something, you know, we don't, oh, I have to get clean. No, you get to get clean. I get to get clean. I get to heal. I haven't done that for so many years. I haven't healed in so many years. So that's what this is all about. For all you people out there that it's never been about you, you might not have anybody to talk to. You might be all alone. I'm not in that position, thank God, or who, you know, whatever higher power there may be, but I'm not. But I know there's some people that are. And sometimes I feel like I am, but there's some people I know you don't. I mean, they don't have anything, no support, nothing. I'm here for you. I'm never gonna say, you know, yeah, I get it. I totally understand where you're coming from, because I don't, because it's not my situation. But what I can do is do my best to just be an ear for you, to just give you my opinion and just be here for you. Because there were people that, and still are here for me, that I wouldn't be here. I mean, I probably would have killed myself, to be honest with you. I was at that point where either the drugs were going to kill me or I was going to kill me. And it was because of people that I'm trying to be that I'm still here to this day. So that's what this is all about, you guys. Again, like I said, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited to be making these videos, and it's really been helping me. So you know, let's tackle this journey together. Not because we have to, but because we get to. Let the healing begin. I love you, recovery fam. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you.